Hello, this is the video for Introduction to Data Science, and I will continue with the next section of the data manipulation. In this chapter, we will learn about pivot tables. Okay. So we have seen the group by, how can the group by works to group some attributes, and then we can summarize the data into some function like sum or average or standard deviation. And in this section we will learn about the pivot tables. I think I will separate some sections due to the time limitation. And for these pivot tables, first I will just use the basic library, NumPy, Pandas, and Seaborn. And for the Seaborn, I'm just using the dataset. Okay. So first, I would like to explain not directly to the pivot tables, but I want to explain to you about how can we reshape. It means if I have this dataset, and how can I change the shape. Okay. So we have the reshaping things. Let's say, yeah, this is the tips data set. I guess you already remember the data set tips. And for this example, I just want to select a subset of data. I don't want to use all the data because it will be too complex. And I want to cut the data into the row number 15 number 21. And then I just want to select the column total bill, tip, size, day, and sex. Okay. So the way to select the data is just use the log. Okay, if you still remember the log, means the location, and then you want to put the range. This is the range of the row. Okay, so I want to select from the row number 15 until 21. Yeah, it actually depends on you what kind of rows that you want to select. But in this example, I just use the 15 until 22. Okay, 22 means the maximum, so it will be n minus 1. Okay, so that's why we will have only until 21, and those are the column. So if you run this, then you will get this data. Okay, the data will be from 15 until 21, and then there are there are 5 columns: total bill, tip, size, day, and sex. So in this example, I want to show you one example about stack. What is stack? So the reshaping, or how can we do with the pivot table, actually it is related with stack and unstack. So stack, I want to put the data because I know this data has the column total bill, tip, size, day, and sex. So I would like to put into the details. So the row number 15 will have the total bill as this number, the tip as this number, the size is this number, and the day is Sunday, and the sex is male. So using this kind of stack, actually, you can see all the details in the column perspective. Okay. So this is the index 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Yeah, you can see something like that. Okay, and if you want to unstack, okay, so if you want to unstack, this one is the result. Result is from the result is the stack of this data, and I want to return back into the data frame. So you can just use the unstack in order to change this one. So it depends on what kind of data you have later. So if your data is like this form, then you can easily to unstack. Okay. Now, you can combine the stack and unstack with the group by. So let's say I have the result. I have the result is based on the this one, okay, and I want to unstack. And after I unstack, I want to group by day. So you know that if you to use the group by, we need to define what the function that we want to use. So in this case, I want to find the sum. Okay. So the result 2, okay, the result 2 is the summation of the information with respect to the day. So if you want to see the result 2, okay, so result 2, yeah, okay, this is the information. So on Saturday, okay, we have only small data, okay, Sunday, and Saturday. So the Saturday, we can do the analysis by telling us about the total bill, which is the summation or the total is 58.86. And Sunday, the total is 65.17. Yeah, that is the tip. This is the size of the total and the sex. Okay, you have male, male, female, and then male, female, male, female. Okay, this is not that what we want, because if the data is too many, then you will have a lot of categorical data, and those categorical data will make you confused. So I will just drop that one. If you want to drop this column, you know, right? Just call the column name and then mention the axis. So the axis equal to 1, it means you want to delete the column wise. So when you use this one, then you can see only this day, total bill, tip size, and yeah, like this one. And let's suppose I want to, yeah, okay, then I will just skip this one. Okay. If I want to unstack, okay, so if the result 2, the result 2 is this one, okay, and I want to unstack, so it means, yeah, the detail will be shown like what you already showed before. So the drop sex I already, okay, if you see that one, there's a sex here. Why? Yeah, because when you do this one, actually it will not change directly. So you need to put a new variable in order to see the changes. But because I just do the function without saving into a variable, then it will be the same every time if you don't mention this drop. Okay, so let's say if you want to see this result, you can see something like this one, drop, and then you can do the unstack. Okay, so this unstack will not have the value of sex. Okay, so after you do understand this one, then it will be easier for you to understand why we need to combine with these functions. So you can make a lot of functions, of course, in the next, but it will not be so feasible if the function is too long. So you can make a new variable, but I don't want to make a variable. So in this case, like this one, this is making a new variable. Okay. You can also do the unstack according not only the zero, zero means this is the first index, but you can also say something about the index that you want to use for the unstack. So this one means I want to use day for the unstack problem. And you can also do the unstack or the stack with regard to more than one column. Okay, so here I want to show you that I can use multiple columns for group by for the unstack. So from the result, I would like to unstack, and then I want to group by day and sex, and then I want to see the summation. So what does it mean? Okay. So if we call this one as the hierarchical index. In the hierarchical index, we have some hierarchy about the index. This index is based on the day first, and then the next level is sex. If you see this one, the result will be something like this. In Saturday, we have female and male. Okay, and what about the female? According to this data, the responder is female, and she visited the restaurant with the other, yeah, one member, because there are two for one group, and one is female and the other, I don't know, female or male, and the other group is male. And if the respondent is male, the size is the total. Okay? The sum is the total, means Yeah, the total is 5. And then the total bill when the respondent is female was 20.29. This is the total. Okay. So you can see the Saturday with respect to female, Saturday with respect to male, and Sunday with respect to female, and Sunday with respect to male. And then those are the columns that you want to represent. And you can change this one as well with the other information, like for example, you want to need the mean, okay? Then this no numeric type. Oh, okay. I guess it will be better to do the oops. Yeah. Yeah, because the size, I think there will be no, there's only on one value, so that's why it's difficult to use the mean with only one values. So later, if you have your a lot of data, then you can do with this more than mean, median, and etc. But because we have unlimited data, then we cannot use that one. So this is the result tree, and then if you want to unstack, okay, what does it mean by unstack? So you can see that the first data has two levels. Okay, we have day and sex. If you want to unstack, means the day will be the same, Saturday and Sunday, but now the female and male, female and male, female and male becomes the column wise. So the total bill will be split into two, female and male, and then it shows the number. Tip will be split into two, female and male, and then it has two number. Size will be split into two, female and male, and two numbers. Okay. If you want to return back, yeah, no, if you want to show the detail, okay, so like what I already explained in the first part, if you want to show the detail, then you can show the unstack two times. So it means if the hierarchy is 2, then you can do the unstack 2 times. If the hierarchy is 3, then you will do the unstack 3 times. Okay. And let's say I want to do the unstack according to, and then I want to stack again based on the respective index, which is sex. Okay. So yeah, you can see the return back. So if you are doing with the unstack, what does it mean? If you are doing with the unstack, you will see this part. Okay. If you are on to return back to the original, then you can just do the stack and then call the attribute name. This is the sex. Okay. I guess this is the I will stop here and I will continue the remaining on the other video. So I guess you will enjoy your Chuseok holiday. And after the Chuseok holiday, let's think more. How can we deal with this class? Thank you very much in joining this video. Have a good holiday.